Hey, it's Blake Scarlevi, and I wanted to announce a new XrmToolbox plugin that I just built and released. It's called the Field Reference Finder. And the idea is that if you have a field that is, it's being updated through some sort of configuration, you just don't know exactly what it is, whether it's a workflow or a cloud flow or, web resource. Or maybe you just want to find everywhere that a field is being used in general. So that's what this tool is built for. Now, some of the things you can do natively by if you go to the Maker portal, go to the field, you can check the dependencies right, and it might list like if it's on the form or on a view, it'll list those things. But certain things like Cloud flows or JavaScript, it doesn't list them out. So the idea of this plugin is just kind of like an all-encompassing of where is this field being referenced. So I called it the Field Reference Finder. So if you're in XrmToolbox, go to the tool library and search for Field Reference Finder, and it looks like this. And so click on that, and it'll connect to your default environment, or you can pick an environment that you want it to connect to. And then it's essentially going to load all your tables from that environment. Uh, and that's in this table drop down here. And so then from there, you can then pick the field from that table. So in this specific environment, I have the COE toolkit installed. So I'm just going to leverage one of those fields and tables because it's used quite a bit. So I'm just going to go to environment, check like environment name. And so from there, I can then pick the individual like component types that I want to search. So by default, it's going to search everything: web resources, forms, views, processes, cloud flows, and canvas apps. And so from there, I can then click search. And some of these, it can go pretty quick. It just depends. So like web resources, for example, everything is stored in base 64. So unfortunately, I had to pull all the web resources and convert it to text to find the individual field. Everything else is pretty much just stored as straight text somewhere in the system. But as you can see here, this is used in a bunch of cloud flows. So if you're not familiar with the COE toolkit, it's just hundreds of flows to monitor your tenant. And so this specific field is used in a lot of different flows because of the COE toolkit. And then we can come down here. It's also used in a Canvas app, so that gets called out the main form of the environment table, and then in several different views. And so there you go. That's kind of the idea. The main benefit being like, where's this hidden in like some sort of JavaScript or Cloudflow, right? So this tool should help you figure that out, and you can also export this to a CSV if needed. This column tries to give you the context of like where exactly is it being used in that certain component. But other than that, you can go into the Maker portal to, dig into that flow further to see like, okay, what context is happening with the specific field? Like, how is it? What are the conditions for it to get updated or whatnot? So, hope this helps, and you can comment for any feedback you have, any suggestions, etc. So, thanks for watching.